at this place on 4th Street. New face, new drink, trying to build a bridge over everything I don't wanna think. The conversation's easy, or at least I'm faking well, until I hit that punchline, the one you used to tell. That specific word, that quirky little phrase, the one you brought back from those humid summer days. It slipped out of my mouth like it belonged to my tongue, like a habit in my throat, like the air inside my lung. And then they stop, they tilt their head, they repeat the very thing I just said. They smile and ask me, that's a funny way to put it. Where'd you learn that? Where'd you get it? And I'm choking on this bar of vocabulary, a museum of a ghost I'm still forced to carry. Every syllable is stained, every sentence is a trap, a digital recording of a life I can't get back. I didn't realize how much of me was actually you until your words came out of someone I thought was new. I'm a patchwork of your slang, a ghost in the delivery, trapped inside this borrowed vocabulary. I had to take a breath, I had to look away, because where did I learn it? Is a debt I can't repay? Do I tell them it's a souvenir from a war I didn't win, or just a verbal scar on the surface of my skin? I'm realizing now as I watch the glass wet that I haven't even started the hard part of the regret. It's not just the photos or the sweaters or the space, it's the way you're still talking through my own damn face. It's still waiting for an answer, leaning in, I'm tracing the rim on my glass, feeling paper thin. How do I explain that my mouth isn't mine, that I'm just a vessel for a dead design? And I'm choking on this borrowed vocabulary, a museum of a ghost I'm still forced to carry. Every syllable is stained, every sentence is a trap, a digital recording of a life I can't get back. I didn't realize how much of me was actually you until your words came out of someone I thought was new. I'm a patchwork of your slang, a ghost in the delivery, trapped inside this borrowed vocabulary. Sound you ever made, I wanna wash my mouth out in the shade, but the more I try to speak, the more I hear you ghost. I'm a haunted house and I'm the unwanted host. I'm losing my voice, I'm losing the choice to be me. Yeah, I'm choking on this borrowed vocabulary, a museum of a ghost I'm still forced to carry. Every syllable is stained, every sentence is a trap, a digital recording of a life I can't get back. I didn't realize how much of me was actually you until your words came out of someone I thought was new. I'm a patchwork of your slang, a ghost in the delivery, trapped inside this borrowed vocabulary. I just picked it up somewhere. I finally say. Then I finish my drink and I walk away. Still talking like you, still thinking like you. One year of ghosts in the rearview mirror, 1 year of city streetlights getting no clearer. I'm cruising down the coast on a midnight rain, just a body in a cockpit, numb to the pain. The asphalt is black and the street lamps are cold, still tracing the stories that we never told. I'm a pilot of shadows, a king of the void, in a four-door cathedral, mostly destroyed. And the brake lights ahead turn a violent red, and the logic falls out of my tired head. I don't even think, I just react, caught in a loop, trapped in the fact. And I throw out my arm to the passenger side to hold back a heart that already died, reaching for nothing, God in the air, still trying to save you, but you aren't there. It's a reflex of both, it's a muscle-bound lie, the phantom of us that refuses to die. Just a passenger arm, stiff and alone, protecting a seat that is cold as a stone. My knuckles are white against the leather and lace, but there isn't a person, there isn't a face, just a stack of old mail and a jacket you left in a cabin that's haunted by quietest theft. I'm breathing so heavy, I'm shaking the wheel. How is the ghost more alive than the real? A year of the silence, a year of the why, but my right hand still thinks you're about to fly. Yeah, the brake lights ahead were a violent red, and the memories scream what I should have said. I didn't even think, I just reached out to the space where your shadow is living in doubt. And I throw out my arm to the passenger side to hold back a heart that already died, reaching for nothing, God in the air, still trying to save you, but you aren't there. It's a reflex of bone, it's a muscle-bound lie, the phantom of us that refuses to die. Just a passenger arm, stiff and alone, protecting a seat that is cold as a stone. I'm bitter, I'm broken, I'm sick of the shift, watching my sanity start to drift. Why does my body remember your weight? Why does my blood try to negotiate? The seatbelt is unbuckled, the sensor is still, but I'm guarding your ghost against my own will. Yeah, I throw out my arm to the passenger side to hold back a heart that already died, reaching for nothing, God in the air, still trying to save you, but you aren't there. It's a reflex of bone, it's a muscle-bound lie, the phantom of us that refuses to die. Just a passenger arm, stiff and TV's flickering in the corner of the room, throwing blue shadows through the heavy gloom. Something stupid happened on a late night show, a bit of observational humor I used to know. And for a second I forgot to be sad. I forgot about the ending and the ways it went bad. I let out a sound, a sudden sharp release, into the middle of this hollow, broken piece. But the air in my lungs turned to lead. The joke died out and the room went dead, because the pitch was wrong and the rhythm was off. It wasn't just a giggle or a tired little cough. I felt your laugh coming out of my throat, like a somatic haunting, like a stolen coat. I opened up my mouth and I heard you instead, a ghost in the muscle, a sound I thought was dead. It's a sickening drop, it's a terrifying theft, to realize there's nothing of the old me left. I'm just a vessel for the way you used to be. Your laugh is living in the middle of me. Tracing the shape of the sound in the air, wondering how long that echo's been there. Did I steal your cadence when we shared the same bed? Did your vocabulary take root in my head? It's a parasitic kind of romantic decay. You're still speaking while you're miles away. I'm a patchwork version of the things that you did, a memory vault where the truth is all hidden. The air in my lungs stays like lead. The silence is heavy and the room is still dead, because the pitch was yours and the cadence was true. And I'm terrified of becoming a shadow of you. I felt your laugh coming out in my throat, like a somatic haunting, like a stolen coat. I opened up my mouth and I heard you instead, a ghost in the muscle, a sound I thought was dead. It's a sickening drop, it's a terrifying theft, to realize there's nothing of the old me left. I'm just a vessel for the way you used to be. Your laugh is living in the middle of me. I'm looking at the world through your borrowed eyes. I'm just a ghost of a ghost. I felt your laugh coming out of my throat, like a somatic haunting, like a stolen coat. I opened up my mouth and I heard you instead, a ghost in the muscle, a sound I thought was dead. It's a sickening drop, it's a terrifying theft, to realize there's nothing of the old me left. I'm just a vessel for the way you used to be. Your laugh is all that's left of me. It sounded just like you, just like you. It didn't sound like me, not like me. I'm disappearing into the echo. The bell above the door still rings the same. A little sharp, a little cold against the rain. I'm standing in the line, just a shadow in a coat, with the ghost of a morning routine stuck in my throat. The steam is rising, the floor is worn and gray. I'm staring at the menu, but my mind is miles away. Then the barista looks at me and asks me what I need, and the mouth starts moving with a terrifying speed. I didn't have to think, I didn't have to choose. It's a language that I've learned and I'm terrified to lose. The words just spilled out like a prayer I used to say before the light went out and you walked the other way. 2 shots of espresso, oat milk and a dash of cinnamon, an extra pump of honey just to keep the sweetness in. I'm holding on to habits that I never meant to keep. The inherited order while the world is fast asleep. It's your name on the plastic, it's your taste in the cup, a liquid bit of heartbreak that I'm forced to swallow up. Standing at the counter feeling hollow, feeling strange, with a drink I didn't want and a handful of change. Take it to the corner, to the table near the glass, watching all the strangers in the city buses pass. The first sip hits my tongue and it burns just like a lie, because I hate the way it tastes and I hate the reason why. I used to drink it black, I used to keep it simple, before you rearranged my world and left it in a ripple. Now I'm an architect of someone else's dream, drowning in the honey and the artificial cream. I didn't have to think, I didn't have to choose. It's a rhythm in my blood that I'm terrified to lose. The words just spilled out like a ghost began to speak, and now the cup is heavy and my knees are getting weak. 2 shots of espresso, oat milk and a dash of cinnamon, an extra pump of honey just to keep the sweetness in. I'm holding on to habits that I never meant to keep. The inherited order while the world is fast asleep. It's your name on the plastic, it's your taste in the cup, a liquid bit of heartbreak that I'm forced to swallow up. Standing at the counter feeling hollow, feeling strange, with a drink I didn't want and a handful of change. How much of me is left? How much of me is you? I'm a patchwork of the things that you put me through. I'm ordering your coffee, I'm walking in your stride, I'm carrying your ghost on a slow motion ride through a life that isn't mine. Habits that I never meant to keep. The inherited order while the world is fast asleep. It's your name on the plastic, it's your taste in the cup, a liquid bit of heartbreak that I'm forced to swallow up. Standing at the counter feeling hollow, feeling strange, with a drink I didn't want and a handful of change. It's getting cold now, the steam is gone, just like the person I was counting on. I'll leave it on the table, the inherited order. Maybe tomorrow I'll remember what I like. clock's glowing in neon green, in the quietest kitchen I've ever seen. The onions are diced and the garlic is crushed. Everything's loud when the world is hushed. I'm dicing the peppers in a perfect square, just like you liked them when you were there. Autopilot in my fingertips, while the memory of you burns my lips. I didn't even think to check the door. I didn't notice the code on the floor. I'm just following the steps, line by line, pretending that the clock is moving back in time. And it's a recipe for nobody, a feast for a ghost. The spices you loved are the ones I hate most. I spend an hour over a steam-filled sink, staring at the wine I wasn't supposed to drink. 2 plates are out, but the room is hollow. A bitter taste that I'm forced to swallow. Yeah, I cooked your favorite just like I used to do. Now I'm sitting at the table, eating for 2. Eating for 2. The steam is rising like a velvet veil. The candles are burning, looking sickly and pale. I poured the water, I set your chair. I even caught myself talking to the empty air. Dinner's almost ready, I started to say, before I remembered you're 1,000 miles away. Or maybe just 3 in the bed that isn't mine, leaving me here with this salt and this wine. My hands are shaking, the knife is still. I've lost the hunger, I've lost the will. I'm just standing in the center of the kitchen light, wrong in the morning and wrong in the night. And it's a recipe for nobody, a feast for a ghost. The spices you loved are the ones I hate most. I spend an hour over a steam-filled sink, staring at the wine I wasn't supposed to drink. 2 plates are out, but the room is hollow. A bitter taste that I'm forced to swallow. Yeah, I cooked your favorite just like I used to do. Now I'm sitting at the table, eating for 2. Eating for 2. The salt in my eyes, the smoke in the air, or the smoke of the lies. I made enough to last me all week, but the leftovers feel like the future is bleak. I'm a chef in a ruin, a king of the trash, turning our memories into ash. It's a recipe for nobody, a feast for a ghost. You loved are the ones I hate most. I spend an hour over a steam-filled sink, staring at the wine I wasn't supposed to drink. 2 plates are out, but the room is hollow. A bitter taste that I'm forced to swallow. Yeah, I cooked your favorite just like I used to do. Now I'm sitting at the table, eating for 2. For 2, but I'm only 1. The meal is cold, and I'm finally done. The neon reflects on the midnight screen. Watching that movie I used to dare mean. I roll over sighing and beg you to change it. Now I'm pausing the scene just to help me arrange it. I know every line of this terrible script. I trace the same words that once fell from your lips. I hated the pace and I hated the art. Now it's the only thing holding my heart. It isn't just cinema, it's the records you play, the noisy guitars that I wish would just fade. I caught it all static, I rolled my eyes. Now I'm spinning the vinyl to muffle my cries. My identity slipped and the wiring flipped. I'm infected by your taste, a beautiful poison I cannot erase. You packed up your boxes but hijacked my brain. Now my favorite song is your favorite plane. I used to despise it, now I crave the embrace. Lost in the mirror, wearing your face. I'm infected, yeah, I'm infected by your taste. I caught myself humming that awful refrain, the one that used to drive me completely insane. I bought the band t-shirt, I wear it to bed. It's the closest I get to the things that you said. My friends ask me why I'm defending this track. I tell them it's genius, but I'm looking back at the passenger seat where you sing it so loud. I'm a ghost of your habits alone in the crowd. It isn't just music, it's the coffee you brew, the bitter dark roast that I drank just for you. I called it all toxic, I wanted it sweet. Now I swallow it black just to feel a heartbeat. My identity slipped and the wiring flipped. I'm infected by your taste, a beautiful poison I cannot erase. You packed up your boxes but hijacked my brain. Now my favorite song is your favorite pain. I used to despise and now I crave the embrace. Lost in the mirror, wearing your face. I'm infected, yeah, I'm infected by your taste. You moved out the door, but you furnished my heart. I'm a patchwork of hobbies you left in the dust, a museum of things that I once couldn't trust. I can't scrub you out of my DNA. I love what you loved while you're walking away. I'm infected by your taste, a beautiful poison I cannot erase. You packed up your boxes but hijacked my brain. Now my favorite song is your favorite pain. I used to despise and now I crave the embrace. Lost in the mirror, wearing your face. I'm infected, yeah, I'm infected by your taste. It's playing right now, the song that I hated. I turned up the volume and leave it completely unfaded, infected. The white noise of the dryer spinning round in this hollow house is the only sound. The cycle ends with a mechanical sigh. I pull the cotton out, warm and dry. I'm standing here in the fluorescent glow, with nowhere to be and nowhere to go. I take a corner, I find the seam, living inside a repetitive dream. I used to just bunch 'em up, throw 'em in the back. You catch me doing it and you'd stay on track. three folds. Honey, keep the edges clean. I'd roll my eyes and we'd start a scene. But tonight I'm still folding the towels wrong. At least that's what I called it for so long. Perfect edges tucked in tight and neat, like you're still standing here making us complete. My hands won't listen to my heart's command. I'm still following the blueprints you planned. A perfect stack of grief, 3 layers deep, folding your memory into the sleep. Closet is a gallery of you. Every shelf is a shade of a memory. I knew I'd try to let go, try to do it my way, but my fingers remember what you used to say. Tuck the loose ends so they don't show. Now I'm the loose end with nowhere to go. I'm a creature of habit, a ghost of your room, meticulously broken, a well-trained fool. I used to complain about the time it took. You give me that you'll understand later. Look, well, later is here and the dryer is cold, and I'm still doing exactly what I was told. Tonight I'm still folding the towels wrong. At least that's what I called it for so long. Perfect edges tucked in tight and neat, like you're still standing here making us complete. My hands won't listen to my heart's command. I'm still following the blueprints you planned. A perfect stack of grief, 3 layers deep, folding your memory into the sleep. Trapped in the art of keeping your standards while you break my heart. Yeah, I'm still folding the towels wrong. At least that's what I called it for so long. Perfect edges tucked in tight and neat, like you're still standing here making us complete. My hands won't listen to my heart's command. I'm still following the blueprints you planned. A perfect stack of grief, 3 layers deep, folding your memory into the sleep. Fold them 3 times, keep the edges clean, just like you said, just like you hear.
Saturday night, neon glass on the wood. Somebody's talking more than they should. They're laughing about how some people can't leave their keys in the boat or their heart on their sleeve. Then they mention that thing that's persistent delay. The way I stop talking and just look away. Whenever a song hits a certain refrain, they call it a quirk, they call call it insane. And my posture goes stiff, my pulse starts to climb, like I'm back in that apartment, frozen in time. I feel a sharp word sitting under my tongue, a song for a ghost that's already been sung. And I'm defending the habit, I'm guarding the flaw, the most irritating thing that I ever saw. You used to do it and I hated it then. Now I'm the one doing it again and again. Don't you call it a nuisance, don't you call it a mess. It's the only part of them that I still possess. I'm defending the ghost, I'm keeping the stain, because if I fix the habit, nothing will remain. Nothing will remain. They keep on complaining, they don't see the shift, how I'm drifting away in a slow motion rift. I remember the mornings I begged you to change, how your little distractions felt selfish and strange. But now when I'm home I do them by choice. I'm a body for hire, I'm an echo of voice. I leave all the lights on, I sleep on the floor. I'm becoming the person I used to deplore. So when they start judging the way that I move, I'm trapped in the static, I'm stuck in the groove. I snap back too quick, I get irrationally loud, trying to protect you in the middle of a crowd. Yeah, I'm defending the habit, I'm guarding the flaw, the most irritating thing that I ever saw. You used to do it and I hated it then. Now I'm the one doing it again and again. Don't you call it a nuisance, don't you call it a mess. It's the only part of them that I still possess. I'm defending the ghost, I'm keeping the stain, because if I fix the habit, nothing will remain. Nothing will remain. It's a somatic inheritance, a gift I can't return, a lesson in loving that I had to unlearn. But I'm holding the pieces, I'm keeping the spark, in the way that I fumble for keys in the dark. It's annoying, I know, but I won't let it go. I'm defending the habit, I'm guarding the flaw, the most irritating thing that I ever saw. You used to do it and I hated it then. Now I'm the one doing it again and again. Don't you call it a nuisance, don't you call it a mess. It's the only part of them that I still possess. I'm defending the ghost, I'm keeping the stain, because if I fix the habit, nothing will remain. Nothing will remain. I'll keep the lights on, I'll leave the keys in the door, just like you did. Now it's just me. Now it's just me. I found an old message on a different phone, a voice I didn't recognize, standing all alone. I hit play just to hear the date and the time, but the way I said hello felt like a secondary crime. I'm from the valley, I'm from the north, but these southern vowels are spilling forth. A year of your ghost, a year of the why, but I'm still using your phonetics to describe the sky. It's a linguistic ghost, it's a stolen tongue, singing the verses that we should have sung. I'm listening to the playback and I start to freeze, because I'm ending my sentences just like you, with ease. And it's the lingering inflection, ghost in my throat, a stowaway rhythm on a sinking boat. I sound like the place where you were born and raised, a map of our wreckage and the words that I phrase. You took your sweaters and you took your keys, but you left your accent like a slow disease. I'm speaking in your shadows, I'm a borrowed reflection, trapped in the sound of a lingering inflection. A stranger at a bar tonight, and the punchline landed in a way that wasn't right. I used that specific lilt, that rising tone at the end, the one you used to make a stranger a friend. I felt the blood leave my face, so I felt the room go small. I'm a ventriloquist dummy standing 5 foot tall. You rewired the circuits, you shifted the gears. Now I'm echoing your dialect through all of these years. It's of heartbreak I was forced to learn. I'm listening to the playback and I'm losing my mind, searching for the voice that you left behind. It's the lingering inflection, a ghost in my throat, a stowaway rhythm on a sinking boat. I sound like the place where you were born and raised, a map of our wreckage and the words that I phrase. You took your sweaters and you took your keys, but you left your accent like a slow disease. I'm speaking in your shadows, I'm a borrowed reflection, trapped in the sound of a lingering inflection. I'm tired of miming this slow motion death, but every time I open up to say your name, it sounds like your mother, it sounds like the same town that you hated, the streets that you knew. I'm just a hollow recording of you. Yes, the lingering reflection, the ghost in my throat, oh, the stowaway rhythm on a sinking boat. I sound like the place where you were born and raised, a map of our wreckage and the words that I phrase. You took your sweaters and you took your keys, but you left your accent like a slow disease. I'm speaking in your shadows, I'm a borrowed reflection, trapped in the sound of a lingering inflection. The ghost in my throat, I don't even sound like me anymore. lights blinding, looking for a way, but I'm only finding a hollow space where a conversation used to grow. I'm reaching out to a friend we used to share, just to see if the ghost of you is still there. But as I type, the screen begins to glow with the rhythm I didn't think I knew, a cadence that belongs entirely to you. I'm staring at the sand in a state of shock, trapped in
breathless way you type like you were far by every punctuation mark you'd ever meet. Now I look at the bubbles of gray and the white, and I'm drifting through your syntax in the dead of night. I'm a carbon copy, a systematic defeat. I'm using your slang, I'm using your tone. I'm not even me when I'm here all alone. I'm staring at the send in a state of shock, trapped in the gears of an old broken clock. The way I phrase a greeting, the way I let it lie, it's not my voice, it's a digital disguise. It's echo keystrokes, a haunting on the screen, the lowercase I and the spaces in between. I use that blue heart, the one you always chose, a terrifying mirror that never seems to close. I'm typing in your shadow, I'm speaking in your code, a heavy borrowed language on this lonely road. Yeah, I'm horrified to see in every line I wrote I become the very person who left the goodbye note. Who left the goodbye note. You moved your boxes, you cleared the shelves, but you left the way we used to hide ourselves. It's a linguistic infection, a virus of the soul. You're gone, but you're still in total control of the way I say hello, of the way I say goodnight. I'm just a hollow recording, losing the fight. It's echoed keystrokes, a haunting on the screen, the lowercase I and the spaces in between. I use that blue heart, the one you always chose, a terrifying mirror that never seems to close. I'm typing in your shadow, I'm speaking in your code, a heavy borrowed language on this lonely road. Yeah, I'm horrified to see in every line I wrote I become the very person who left the goodbye note. I'm hitting backspace, but the ghost is in the keys. I'm hitting backspace, but I sound just like you. I sound just like you. Mm. 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 2 a.m. in a kingdom of cotton and lace. I'm staring at the ceiling, memorizing the space. I've got 7 feet of fabric, a wide open plain, but I'm tucked in the corner, hiding from the rain. The mattress is a desert, the duvet is a sea, and there's an island on the border where I chose to be. I've got the room to move, I've got the room to turn, but there's a lesson in the silence that I refuse to unlearn. My shoulders pressed against the wood, I'd claim the center if I could, but the gravity of you is pulling me thin, and I'm terrified to let the empty in. And I'm sleeping on the edge, right on the line, leaving 80% for a ghost of mine. It's a king-sized hollow, a white sheet grave, guarding the space that I couldn't save. I'm clinging to the side like I'm falling off a cliff, while the middle of the bed stays cold and stiff. Yeah, I'm sleeping on the edge, barely holding on, waiting for a shadow that's already gone. It's already gone. The months are like anchors, they're dragging me down in this ocean of linen. I'm starting to drown. I wake up paralyzed, frozen in the road, leaving a vacancy I'm too proud to show. I could stretch out my arms, I could take up the room, I could chase out the scent of your lingering perfume. But if I move an inch to the left or wake up and find you were never a dream. The springs are quiet, the pillows are dry, but they stack like a wall to the edge of the sky. And the gravity of you is pulling me thin. I'm still terrified to let the empty in. And I'm sleeping on the edge, right on the line, leaving 80% for a ghost of mine. It's a king-size hollow white sheet grave, guarding the space that I couldn't save. I'm clinging to the side like I'm falling off a cliff, while the middle of the bed stays cold and stiff. Yeah, I'm sleeping on the edge, barely holding on, waiting for a shadow that's already gone. Truth is a fact that you're never coming home, and I can't take it back. So I'll stay on the brink, I'll stay on the shore, clinging to the wood of the bedroom floor. Yeah, I'm sleeping on the edge, right on the line, leaving 80% for a ghost of mine. It's a king-size hollow white sheet grave, guarding the space that I couldn't save. I'm clinging to the side like I'm falling off a cliff, while the middle of the bed stays cold and stiff. Yeah, I'm sleeping on the edge, barely holding on, waiting for a shadow that's already gone. Still waiting, still waiting. Didn't arrive like a storm or a fight. You crept in through the cracks in the dead of the night. A beautiful fever, a sweet taste and sting. I welcomed the shadow you promised to bring. I thought I was growing, I thought I was whole, but you were just drilling a hole in my soul, siphoning colors to brighten your gray, while I watch my own edges start blurring away. The more that I gave, the less I could feel. You were the shadow, but I was the real. Until the lines started to bleed and to bend. I didn't see the beginning of the end. It was a parasitic romance, hunger in the dark. You fed on the fire till you swallowed the spark. A slow motion hollow, a beautiful theft. You took every version of me that was left. Now the fever is over, the vacancy's wide. You vacated the house, but you're living inside. Yeah, the parasite's gone, but the damage is free. You've permanently altered the chemistry of me. Search for the trace of the person I was, for I carried your face. But my laughter is yours and my silence is too. A chemical ghost that is braided with you. You moved out the door and you moved on the more. The leaving me ruined and cold on the floor. But you didn't just leave me a heart that was torn. You left me a version of me I should mourn. The infection is dead, but the symptoms remain. A map of your memory etched in my brain. I scrubbed at the skin, but the staining is deep. You're the part of my DNA I can't help but keep. It was a parasitic romance, a hunger in the dark. You fed on the fire till you swallowed the spark. A slow motion hollow, a beautiful theft. You took every version of me that was left. Now the fever is over, the vacancy's wide. You vacated the house, but you're living inside. Yeah, the parasite's gone, but the damage is free. You've permanently altered the chemistry of me. They say that we heal, they say that we change, but my blueprint was shifted, my structure is strange. You're a sequence of sorrow, a code in my vein, a permanent echo of beautiful pain. I can't find the before, I can't find the me. I'm just a debris of what used to be. It was a parasitic romance, a hunger in the dark. You fed on the fire till you swallowed the spark. Oh, slow motion hollow, a beautiful death. Your death took every version of me that was left. Now the fever is over, the vacancy's wide. You vacated the house, but you're living inside. Yeah, the parasite's gone, but the damage is free. You've permanently altered the chemistry of me. Permanently altered, a ghost in my cells. I don't know where I went. I'm standing in the bathroom, the steam is finally clearing, looking at the silhouette of the man that I've been fearing. I caught myself laughing at a joke I didn't make, using a cadence I know for a fact is fake. That's her sarcasm, the one who left in June. That's his way of humming when he's slightly out of tune. I'm dicing the onions the way she told me to. Even though I hate the taste, I'm still following through. It's a slow motion crisis, staring at the glass, watching a parade of my own failures pass. I'm looking for the me that was here before the start, but I only see the stitches holding together my heart. I'm a patchwork identity, a quilt of all my ghosts, a little bit of everyone I used to love the most. I'm a Frankenstein of habits built from people who are gone, wearing hand-me-down emotions just to make it to the dawn. If I unraveled every thread that I stole from someone else, would there be anything left of me, or just an empty shelf? Or just an empty shelf? My playlist is a cemetery, rows of songs I used to hate, until someone I loved decided they were great. Now I'm singing every word like it's my own religion, trapped inside a mindset, a self-inflicted prison. The way I hold my cigarette, the way I drink my tea, is just a collection of the souls who stopped choosing me. I'm a thief of personality, a scavenger of style, hiding behind a borrowed secondhand smile. It's a slow motion crisis, staring at the glass, watching watching a parade of my own failures pass. I'm looking for the me that was here before the start, but I only see the stitches holding together my heart. I'm a patchwork identity, a quilt of all my ghosts, a little bit of everyone I used to love the most. I'm a Frankenstein of habits built from people who are gone, wearing hand-me-down emotions just to make it to the dawn. If I unraveled every thread that I stole from someone else, would there be anything left of me, or just an empty shelf? Or just an empty shelf? I don't remember my original favorite color. I don't remember how I talked before I met her. I've spent so long being what they needed me to be that I've completely lost the sense of my own trajectory. Am I even human, or am I just a breeze? A museum of the people who walked away from me. I'm a patchwork identity, a quilt of all my ghosts, a little bit of everyone I used to love the most. I'm a Frankenstein of habits built from people who are gone, wearing hand-me-down emotions just to make it to the dawn. If I unraveled every thread that I stole from someone else, would there be anything left of me, or just an empty shelf? Just an empty shelf. I can't find me. I can't find. The curb is lined with heavy plastic bags, full of college hoodies and your old gym rags. I took the hammer to the frames upon the wall, watching every captured second start to fall. It only took an hour to delete the cloud, to silence every I love you you spoke out loud. I thought the house was empty, I thought the slate was clean, I thought I'd finally washed away the us within the machine. But as I turn the light out and I head for the stairs, I feel a heavy phantom that I didn't know was there. The boxes are all gone, the rooms are wide and bare, but you're still breathing in the way I comb my hair. 'Cause I can't put my nervous system in a trash bag on the street. I can't unlearn the way I move to keep the peace. The sweaters went to Goodwill, but the flinch is here to stay. The way I doubt my own voice won't just go away. You left me with a mind that's been rewired by your fears. The permanent collection, the unwanted souvenirs. I caught myself apologizing to the empty air for a glass I didn't break, for a mess that wasn't there. I'm still checking my tone, I'm still guarding my breath in this quiet autonomy that feels like a slow death. I got your hesitation folded deep inside my chest, a hand-me-down anxiety that never lets me rest. It's easy to burn a letter, it's easy to change a lock, but it's harder to stop my pulse from racing when you knock, even when you're not there. The physical debris is sitting on the lawn, but the architecture of the hurt goes on and on. I've every floor, but your judgment is the shadow clinging to the doors. I can't put my nervous system in a trash bag on the street. I can't unlearn the way I move to keep the peace. The sweaters went to Goodwill, but the flinch is here to stay. The way I doubt my own voice won't just go away. You left me with a mind that's been rewired by your fears. The permanent collection, the unwanted souvenir. I'm a museum of the things you made me hide, a curated gallery of the parts of me that died. I can't throw out the trauma, I can donate the regret. I'm a living record of the things I can't forget. You took your toothbrush, but you left your ghost in my blood. No, I can't put my nervous system in a trash bag on the street. I can't unlearn the way I move to keep the peace. The sweaters went to Goodwill, but the flinch is here to stay. The way I doubt my own voice won't just go away. You left me with a mind that's been rewired by your fears. The permanent collection, the unwanted souvenirs. The things I can't put in the box. The way I walk, the way I talk, I'm still wearing your heart like it's my own skin. The kettle whistles in the same sharp key. I pour the dark roast black, just like it used to be. I hated the bitterness until you showed me how to find the sweetness in the burn, and I'm drinking it now. I didn't choose to want it, I didn't plan the taste, but a year of your mornings couldn't be erased. I'm sitting in the chair where you taught me to stay still, letting the caffeine work against my weary will. And I've stopped trying to scrub the ghost from my skin. I finally let the quietest surrender begin. You're the way I hold my cup, the way I end a prayer, a permanent imprint that I'll always have to wear. I'm museum of a love that didn't survive, but a fraction of your spirit is what keeps me alive. It's not a haunting anymore, it's just the architecture of me. The permanent imprint of what we used to be. Myself using that word you used to say, the one from your hometown, 3,000 miles away. It slipped through my teeth like it always belonged there, falling through the silence of the heavy, stagnant air. I don't fight the inflection, I don't correct the tone. I'm not afraid of the parts of me I no longer own. I'm a patchwork of habits, a collection of your cues, walking in the rhythm of the life I had to lose. And I've stopped trying to scrub the ghost from my skin. I finally let the quiet surrender begin. You're the way I hold my cup, the way I end a prayer, a permanent imprint that I'll always have to wear. I'm a museum of a love that didn't survive, but a fraction of your spirit is what keeps me alive. It's not a haunting anymore, it's just the architecture of me, the permanent imprint of what we used to be. That moving on and being whole again, but now I know the after is just a different kind of then. I am the vessel and you are the stain, beautiful and terrible, a legacy of pain. I accept the merger, I accept the blend. I am the story that refused to have an end. So I won't try to scrub the ghost from my skin. I'll let the finality of surrender begin. You're the way I hold my cup, the way I end a prayer, a permanent imprint that I'll always have to wear. I'm a museum of a love that didn't survive, but a fraction of your spirit is what keeps me alive. It's not a haunting anymore, it's just the architecture of me, the permanent imprint of what we used to be. It's in the way I walk, it's in the way I talk. I'll keep you here in the marrow of the bone.